Hi, welcome back. Sorry, I gotta get my sages going, my candle going. That read left me more tax than all three than any three reads today accumulated. That really put a negative damper on my mood. I didn't like that. I felt so sad for the Taurus, whoever that was resonating with. Oh, it bled my heart. It really, really did bleed my heart. That was sad. Very sad. How can I help you? Would you like? Are you wanting to read or just questions? Radha? Oh, I gotta fix my camera. Hi, Radha. Let me fix that. Are you there? All right. Let me resonate a read with you just in case that's what you want while you're doing your thing. And I'll get your cards laid out. Um, are you just wanting answers or you want to read? I assume you want to read, right? A personal read? Normally, if they subscribe, they want a personal read, which I don't mind giving at all. Like I said, it's my favorite thing to do in tarot. That's why I'm pro bono on personal reads. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at your name, tuning into your energy. I'm not sure I understand. With Rish and Jan? What's Rish? I don't know this word. Rish? Don't do that. If you want to know about someone particularly, tell me their sign. You have to know their sign. That lets me tune into their energy. I'm already tuned into yours. I just need the sign of the other to lock into them. Do you know their astral sign? Or zodiac sign, I mean? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What month was he born in? Or her? Or him, yeah. It's a male, so. Rish. What month was he born in? Do you know his birthday? Okay, there we go. That's what I need. The Libra. Okay. Now I can ask the spirit a direct question. Okay, let me just, like I said, give me 2 seconds because that read spiritually drained me. Not emotionally, it's spiritually, and it kind of broke my heart. I never like to see my followers or viewers ever suffer to that degree. That was worse than my situation that I just came out of a 21-year marriage and made my shit look like a cupcake. Holy cow. And that's with my ex betraying me. So that made me feel better about my life, and that's not a compliment. All right. What is it, Spirit? Spirit, please tune with me. Animal spirits, please guide me. Come around me. Come near me and come into these cards. Tell me what the. Hold on, let me make sure I got your sign right. Please tell me, Spirit, how this Libra feels for this Virgo. Please tell me, Spirit, how this Libra feels for this Virgo. I'm sorry for chanting over and over again, audience, but until they answer, I gotta wait. Please tell me, Spirit, how this Libra feels towards this Virgo. Please tell me, Spirit, how this Libra will act towards this Virgo. Please tell me, Spirit, if there is a connection with this Virgo. Thank you. I wait till I see a white ring, a white circle ring in my head. When that shows up, that means I've got my answer. That means I can deal the cards. All right. See what's going on. Oh wow. Okay. All right. The first half of the sign's got a real good read. The second half is really having some rough issues. See what else we got here. Your past don't look too good. Maybe your present. Your present's not too bad so far. What's that? Well, your future looks good. So, oh yeah, your future's looking good, real good. Your future's looking real good on this subject that you're asking about. But your past looks pretty rough. You got a Ten of Swords in the beginning of your past. That was your lead out card. The energy for the past is Three of Pentacles. The energy for the present is Six of Wands. The energy for the future is Nine of Cups. Hold on. Spirit doesn't want me to put out bridges without shuffling, so I will. Normally I would just draw them out, but Spirit did not want me to. They said reshuffle, so I will reshuffle. My owl spirit came in on that, and that's my strongest spirit of them all. That's my personal spirit, so I will never question him. Or it's actually a her, but she's beautiful. She's a white owl with black feather tips. Okay, let's see. Is that good? Is that good, Cess? Okay, she says that's good. Okay. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Turn them around. I don't do that. Don't need that. I'm too smart and too wise and too gifted to need to know if they're negative like that. I already know. Alright, what we got here? You got 10 of Swords, you got 7 of Cups, you got the bridge as a 3 of Cups. Your overall energy is a 3 of Pentacles. Improvements underway, but delays around it. Renowned glory, place of worship. I like this card. And I like the 7 of Cups I don't like, though. Why is that there? And especially not the 10 of Swords. All that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds. Money improvements. So it's basically telling you to look beyond and above whatever was in the past. Let it go. Let it be done. Let it move on. They betrayed you. They're not your friends. They're not your family. They're not your loved ones. And if they are your friends, supposedly, or your loved ones, supposedly, or people claiming to be your allies, supposedly, they're full of shit. You know this. They all took a turn pulling a Jon Snow on your ass, just basically putting all the daggers and swords they could in you. They treated you like a freaking barbecue. So don't play this Jon Snow scenario where you're getting stabbed at the castle on Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? This is the whole keep trying to go against you on that one. The bridge is 3 of Cups, celebration, bright happiness. So I think what that means with this 10 of Swords to the 7 of Cups is that if you can look past these delusions and illusions, or whatever this is that's trying to fool you, I don't think it is fooling you. But if you do, this transitions to the 7 of Cups. They pull out some illusions or delusions. But if you see past their little deceptive games or manipulation, it'll have no hold on you. You'll actually get celebration and victory over this. Bright happiness. Bright happiness is a good thing. I love the 3 of Cups. Also, it's not bad to go to a place of worship. I think that's what it's saying for that 10 of Swords. Find solace in your maker, your divine, whoever you worship or believe in, as long as it ain't the devil. If you go looking for love from the devil, well, I'm just going to call you 10 stupids, But if it's a divine being or something that you pray to it. It's very much in your overall energy that the divine is around you, that they're healing you through this, that they got you. Um, you need to repair yourself, is what I feel. Normally I would tell people this is repairing the place of worship or their inner beliefs or their systems of that such. I feel like this is more telling you to go within, find that deep essence and repair your soul. I normally wouldn't say that, and that's the first time I've ever said that in a tarot read, but that's just what the spirit tells me to say and how it comes off emanating. In your present, you have the 2 of Swords. You have a big decision to make. Again, I think this is with faith. Sometimes they just say it's a big decision in the sense that you go A or B, and then you're stuck on that course, or that's the course you're going to walk down. I always try to remind people, and I'm a moon child. There's the moon. There's the moon right there. If you see this person's wearing a blindfold, people be like you're blindly walking into something. That's true. If you're faithless and you're spiritualist, you are blindly walking into something, trusting that whatever will get you through it. But if you have faith and make a choice, you're leaving you're leaving that decision to the maker when you follow him blindly, or the divine, or whatever it is you follow in the holy sense, and you're following that by faith, by understanding the universe has got your back, God, whatever you believe. Um, and I feel like that'll work out for you. The reason I feel like that'll work out for you is once you make that decision and you're adamant with it, is because you've got the Fool. Now, people be like, I'm a fool. No, that's not what I mean. The Fool doesn't mean that you're an idiot. It means that you've got good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I really feel like this Two of Swords is a giant decision, a big decision. That's what I'm saying. And you might need a little bit of Spirit's help to decide which is the right course. But I think you already deep down know which is the right course. And I think you're going to make that decision. Um, as far as this person, this Libra, let me see where I feel it. Hmm. I'm not going to go to the past for the Libra because I assume you want to know for the present and the future. So we're going to stick over here. Um, you got the Six of Wands as your total energy, letter or news coming, victory news. I'm feeling like you got a good odds, honestly. Your overall energy is victory news. So what you're aspiring for or wanting or desiring, Spirit's saying right here, they got you. You went through a Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords always cracks an eyeball when it comes to Spirit. They always notice that. No one goes through a Ten of Swords on a positive note, like from the positive side of the light. No light worker or no even person blessed by the light goes through a Ten of Swords without catching the eye of Spirit and the divine. They notice when people do that to their loved ones, to the divine ones, or to the holy ones, or to even just good people, And this what happened over here is a mess. It's not as bad as I've seen in earlier reads, but it's a mess. And I think Spirit's got your back on this. So yeah, I think you've got good odds with this person. Hold on, I'll read your messages in a minute. I'm very tunnel vision. It's a handicap of mine. So I don't even look at the messages until I finish the read. And you can ask me anything you want, and I'll go back over it all and look at your messages while I'm doing it, okay? So hold your messages for a minute because it's going to pull at my senses and I need to focus on Spirit. I really think what you're asking, whatever you're hoping for, is a yes, okay? It says yes. Overall energy, they've got your back. They understand what you went through. You endured it. Take a leap of faith with the Fool. The Fools take a giant leap forward. So Spirit is saying, do it. Do it. Whatever it is you're asking, do it. And I haven't looked at your questions yet to figure out what you're asking. I will in a minute. But they're saying, do it. Um, you have the Queen of Wands um, for your bridge. Oh wait, Temperance. That's on that one. What am I doing? Um, Temperance, money restrictions, testing the waters. Now, people just say that's all this card is. It's not to me. This is an angel. Again, this is backing up my theory on this. That you got Spirit involved on this. That Ten of Swords woke up Spirit to your cause and your blight. To what you're going through. A lot of people also, if you see he's pouring cup from cup, Spirit's like, And if you're wondering what that means is, um, it could be taking the money restrictions just because you're hitting hard times because of whatever happened. But it's also, for me, this means the angel card, which means divine stepped in and they're rebalancing. You see how he's pouring into that cup? Like how he's pouring from one cup to another? That's because that cup right there, wait, yeah, right there. That cup right there, whoever did this to you, they took too much. They stole too much. It wasn't rightfully theirs. And the angel is rebalancing that cup. It's refilling your cup to even out. That's what that tells me. It's also my blacksmith card. I say that in other reads too. The angel is always like a blacksmith in the sense of temperance because of the word temperance, meaning you temper that metal again and again. If you only temper it 100 times when folding a sword, it'll be a weak unpliable metal. It won't even be worth nothing. But if you temper that sword 1,000 times instead of 100 and fold that metal again and again and again, you'll see the success. You'll see the results. And that's what the angel is telling you, is that be careful on your money. Yes, I know that's what it reads. But this is also the blacksmith card for me, where you temper yourself. Temper this situation, temper your emotions, temper your spirituality, temper your job, whatever this is meaning. It's meaning um, work at it, a little bit, keep at it, dedicate to it. It's always conviction is what it comes across as me as the strongest. Be convicted in what you're doing. Be dedicated to what you're doing in this. I do feel it's a strong yes, at least in the present. I'll check out the future in a minute. I haven't looked at those cards yet. But yeah, it's definitely yes. And this is bridging over to the Fool. So temper and stay adamant to the choice you make with the Two of Swords. When you make that choice with the Two of Swords, it leads you to the Fool. I don't feel like you're going to mess up. I feel like whatever you choose is the right choice, and you know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. Go for it. Go for it. Spirit gives you the green light. All right, for your future, how this will turn out if you do, well, Ain't you in luck? Six of Pentacles, raise in money or salary. You're gonna get the production that you want out of this, and you're like, that doesn't answer whether the Libra loves me. How about this one? That's the Sun. And let me read off what it says: marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. Does that answer your question? You will marry this person if you put in the time, the work, and the consideration. If that's what you desire, you definitely can have this person. They want to have you. I'm getting a strong feeling of that. I get two animals here, and actually I get four animals, and they're pairs, which means doves and swans. If you know anything about those two breeds of animals, and I'm an animal whisperer, they mate for life. Queen of Wands is woman over 25 years, could be a male. Don't put gender on this. Has a black cat. Be careful. They're gifted. They have some kind of power. Black cat always is a familiar to whoever's owning it. I don't care who you think they are. You see a black cat with someone and that cat loves the heck out of that person, they have a gift. Okay? Black cats are very, very spiritual and magical. They're the most magical out of all the felines. Okay? Even the panther or jaguar, whatever you want to say. So yes, most definitely. And look, she's smiling. She's smiling. He's smiling. Someone's smiling out of this connection. They're loving this, okay? They're loving the prospect of this ideal with you. So, yeah, I say it's a green light. And your overall energy, Nine of Cups, improvements underway, feeling smugged or pleased. Maybe you get an answer in the future that just makes it all worth the while. That's how I feel. So, yeah, it's a definite yeah. It's a definite yes. That Libra wants you and you want them. Maybe they don't know they want you, but they will once you pursue them. Maybe they don't even know who you are. I don't know your situation. Take it as it resonates. But if your question is whether you could or be with this Libra, it's a yes. That's a definite yes. It goes from the present to the future as the same energy. That if you pursue this, it works out. Be careful of your words. Be careful and remember that this is going to take temperance. I go back to this as your bridge on this for the Fool, because without the Fool, this isn't going to work. None of this is going to work without the Fool. You have to let go of the past and embrace the new. You have to let go of the past and you have to work at it. You have to temper this. You see what I'm saying? You have to put in the time, put in the energy, blacksmith that thing, and make that sword 1,000 folds, not 100. Whatever relationship or situation failed you last time, consider it 100-folded sword. It's crap. It's flea market stuff. It's not even worth nothing. Okay? If you want this to work out the right way, for your connector in the present, you need to put in the time, the work, the consideration, the love, the compassion, okay? And when you do, you enter the Fool energy, and after that, it's downhill for you. It just, in a good way. Downhill means it's easy going. No one likes to go uphill. It tires you out, right? So it's downhill for you. It goes straight to your overall energy for this is a Six of Wands, but the Six of Wands energy doesn't start until the Two of Swords makes a decision, okay? So make that decision now because you're in the present, all right? Your Queen of Wands is saying this person is into it and wanting you, and this is your bridge. Woman over 25 years, green blonde hair, positive, fiery, outspoken. I feel like this is someone who's abundant on their throne. They're very content and pleased with themselves. That supports the overall energy of feeling smugged and pleased with themselves. And there she is doing it. There she is looking at it. Look, she's smug and pleased. Doesn't that look like a smug and pleased woman? Let me really put it up there. See that big grin and smile? That's smug and pleased right there. You got happiness as your end result. Sun, marriage, happiness, bright prospects. All favorable. No swords. Not a single sword after the Two of Swords. Not a single sword. In fact, all your swords are in the past up to the Two of Swords and then it ends. So if you take this course in life, I give you 2 thumbs up. I feel it's going to work out. Big time. I feel like there's nothing going to hinder you. There's no hiccups. There's no things I need to caution you about to make sure this doesn't go on track. I feel like once you make that Two of Swords, that's when everything changes. And that Two of Swords is in your immediate future. Your not future, present. It's in the present, right here in the middle. So it's right here. You're right now making this choice, or today you're making this choice, or tomorrow. But this is in the present, right now. So once you make this Two of Swords, you don't have to really do much else. I mean, you do. You have to put in the work with temperance, obviously, but it all lines up like dominoes and just goes all the way around. You click one domino and they all fall down. This is a chain effect, is what I'm saying. So once you do that Two of Swords, you start the chain of effect. You do have to put in the work to transition to the Fool, but once with the Temperance. But once you do the Temperance work to make modifications to yourself to improve yourself, raise your self-esteem, raise your energy, raise your high vibrations, it leads straight to the Fool, which grants the whole energy of the Six of the Wands throughout that day. And I really feel like it's you loving yourself and you accepting yourself and knowing your self-worth that really brings about this full change. Like, I'm not going to let them tell me what I am. All those people backstab me, trying to rape me, trying to put me a foot in the grave. And once you decide you ain't putting up with that nonsense no more, everything falls into place. Everything. So yes, I think it's an amazing yes. Like, there's nothing to even go against it once you get past that Two of Swords in the present. Nothing. There's not a sword. There's not a negative card. There's no devil. There's no negative arcana. Nothing. It's all positive. Pentacles, the Sun, the Nine of Cups. The Queen of Wands. All good. All very good. This Queen of Wands person, whoever it is, either you or them are gifted. Be warned, they have a gift, or you have a gift. Or if you already know you have a gift, then you understand that. But someone with the black cat, it doesn't mean they have to have a black cat. It means that that's a familiar. That's why I take that as empowerment cat. Black cat is always a familiar. Always turns into one for whoever owns it. Whether they know it or not, they bond with it like a familiar. So this person, either you or them, is gifted. So if it's them, understand that I really have a feeling that you ain't going to be able to play this person. You ain't going to be able to seduce them or fool them or trick them. And if you try, you might sabotage your connection. Go at this right. Go at this positive. Go at this with love. Go at this with affection and kindness, okay? No games, no lies, no deceits. This is spirit that's involved in this. I said the moment the angel got involved, this is in divine hands now. The spirit will let you cheat and do all types of stuff if that's what you're fancy. But when divine gets involved, they don't respect that. Okay? You have an angel involved on this. So don't go evil while you're doing this. Don't play games. Don't manipulate. Don't deceive. I'm not saying you do or that you don't. I'm just warning you that divine's involved. They want to help you get this. But you have to go about it the right way. You have to be positive. You have to be kind, affectionate, loving. Do this right. Don't play head games. I've had some exes in the past where I was trying to hook up with, and they wanted to make me jealous by saying they were dating other people and stuff like that. Don't do that with this person. They are gifted, or you're gifted. One of you is definitely gifted, and I'm really feeling like it's them because of this cat and because it's a bridge, meaning this is what's connecting you to this. Don't play them in games, okay? Come at them literal, correct, step to them right, and this will all pan out in your favor, okay? And that's about it. Since it all ends on positive, I don't need to do clarifiers. Your past, you already know your past. And I mean, I don't need to clarify the Two of Swords of what way to go. That's your choice. You know what you have to do with this person if you want to do it. But I feel like if you do take a chance and do the work, it will work out for you. I'm about 88% confident of that. Actually, I'm 98% confident because you have so many positive cards in the future. You have the Sun, the Six of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's just positive. It's just pure positive. So it's a definite yes in my book if you're asking my opinion. Okay, let me move the camera over so I can read your messages now because I haven't read a single one. Let me reshuffle my cards for Aquarius or Scorpio, whoever I do next, because I have to finish those zodiac reads on general before I go to bed. Or before I get to the after hour party. I always like to do after hour, and people are like, after hours at 12 o'clock at night. Not for me. I'm a night owl. I'm a vampire in the sense of I like the night. I'm not a negative person, but as far as a night walker, heck yeah, I'm a night walker. That's why all these videos got done. So I'll be doing after hour about 9 a.m., 10 a.m. this morning after I get breakfast. And that's where I just hang out with my people and get to know them and introduce myself, talk normal, answer all type of intuitive questions. I'm also a spiritual healer. I love to give advice. There's no such thing as a mental, emotional, or spiritual problem that I can't help you solve. None. There's not a one. Now, if you come at me like you're a 10, a hot model 10, and you're asking, am I beautiful? Stop wasting my time. I don't play dumb games like that, nor do I have time for it. But as far as, spiritual, mental, and emotional problems, I've never come across a problem I couldn't help people heal or get through, no matter how bad the situation. I have very, very unique gifts and very strong healing aspects about me when it comes to those three arts. Okay, let me read your messages. What's coming from my connection with Rish and Dan? What's his next moves towards me? He's going to accept you. We are in no contact. Okay, take your time. Wait, you're in no contact? Well, I still feel like he wants you. I mean, it all pans out as bright there. If you make a decision towards this, if you did the damage, well, I don't know what to say on that, honestly. But all those cards said yes. They said if you make this decision and you go about it right, I can't emphasize enough that they said you have to step correct. If you step at this negative, pessimistically, because I got like multiple. The reason I said all that was because I got multiple spirits telling me to say all that. That like, if you come at all negative towards this person, they will reject you. They're too smart and gifted to be fooled by that. They might not seem that to you. I don't know what your opinion of them is, but they are. Spirit's telling me they are, because I don't feel like that's you. You might be gifted in your own way. That's true. And I'm not saying you're not, but you asked a direct question about them, not yourself. So the tarot instantly became and present about them. You see what I'm saying? It's like you gave up your personal read to them. So it answered for them. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit also said that if you step at this person incorrect, they're not going to accept you. They're going to reject you. But as long as you go the positive route, as long as you make the angel smile and the spirit smile, that you are being a good person, a truly good person, I really do believe they will give you what you're desiring and they will bring you two together. There was all positive cards. You have the marriage card at the very end. So remember, this is a process from the present to the future that you will not get what you want until the very end. The last card is your marriage card, okay? It's not in between. It's not in the love, of building between y'all. It's at the very end. You have to put in the time and you have to do it correct. And even if they step to you negatively, you have to do it correct. Okay? You have to step to them positive at all times. Okay? You have to give leeway here. Spirit is kindly reminding you, do not come at them incorrect. And I know I've said that 10 times, beating a dead horse, but that's the key here. Okay, if you don't get that concept, you're just throwing away the key to this house. Okay, I have to let go of the past. Yes, I already said that. This past has got to go. You cannot have this and that. Choose. You choose. If you stay on this, they will not accept you. They will not. I already said that. I already said that in there somewhere. I know I did because I felt it. I know I said that. You have to let go of this. The past has got to go. Everyone involved on that 10 of swords cannot be involved in this marriage. Heck, I'm convinced those people are trying to kill your happiness. So if you even let them know about this person, or if they do know about this person, you need to protect this person. Show this person that you're protecting them from them, whether they're your families or friends or not. Protect this person from them. It'll only help your cause, because once that person sees and finds out that you've been protecting them, they'll realize your love for them. It'll only help strengthen your case, okay? Protect this person, okay? Show them dedication, show them love, loyalty, honor, okay? I have prayed for a lot this entire year. I can tell that. Two of Swords, okay? I don't have the cards up, but Two of Swords. I memorized my cards, even though I just put them up. Two of Swords. After the Two of Swords, hard work, temperance. Then you're the Fool. It's all downhill from there, okay? It's all downhill after you put in the work, okay? Because all of this on the right side, that's not work. That's the honeymoon phase. This is all the romantic dates and sweet cuddled words, and then it leads to marriage, okay? The future is all good. You don't have to do nothing for the future except in the present. The present is what matters to get this future, okay? Two of Swords, Temperance, Fool. Once you do those 3 cycles, it's all downhill, okay? It requires now, though, not later. Put in the work now, the attention now, the dedication now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, now. Okay, take the steps needed this moment. Understand temperance as the angels are guiding me through this. Yeah, you have an angel. I just met them. That was Raphael. Okay. I can see them when I see the cards. Okay. And I communicate with angels, especially because and people are like, you don't communicate with angels. I died 7 times in my life. Literally died. I had those angels send me back. Okay. And I'm talking about where my heart stopped, where I was literally dead and was begging the angel to keep me, and he wouldn't. He rejected me. So believe me, I do see angels. I do talk to spirits. Now I don't see angels right now like coming out of the woodwork. No, when I die is when I've seen an angel. Okay, 7 times I've seen an angel, and 7 times they rejected me. Not in a bad way. They just said you got more to do. I died by a car accident. I was on a bicycle when I was 14. Got hit, thrown up 20 feet in the air from a car going 35 miles an hour, hitting me. Flew down. I was 14 years old. Broke my hand, lost my pinky. See, I'll show it right there. Got a big scar from where my entire hand broke off and was up here. This hand was completely broke. So I'm just showing, I've got proof of it. There's documentation of where I died. And they had to resuscitate me in certain things. Or actually, no one doctor ever resuscitated me. It was always an angel. I understand temperance as angels are guiding me through. I want long-term relationship with them. It just said marriage. If you do the work, it's marriage. And it's long-term marriage. Divine ain't going to give you a fake partner. Angel ain't going to give you an unloyal partner. If they're stepping into this, they're intending to give you the real deal. All they're asking you to do is put in the work. Your last card was marriage. It's the sun card, the best card. It's Gemini card, so that's why I think it's the best card. But it's one of the best cards. It's the sun. It's marriage. It's everything you want. As in, grow old in a rocker, smoking a blunt, and 90 years old, dying of old age. It's the sun. Okay, you got to do all this to get there. But if you do it in the immediate to near future, you get the marriage. You got it. I'm giving you 2 thumbs up. I already said that. They reach out. Will they reach out to me this week? Now, come on now. You know that's not the way spirits work. I can't put a deadline on this. Don't ask that of me. You're going to make me look a fool. Okay? It's in the future. That's all I can tell you. I don't mean no disrespect, but Spirit's not going to sit there and pump out numbers in my head. And if they did, I wouldn't take it as a time of when you're going to meet them. I'd take it as angel numbers, They reach out to me this week. Again, that's what I just answered. Okay, the sun, it's about the process. Yes, the process of the present. The process of the present is the hardest part. The next 4 days, the Spirit is saying, put in the work. And once you do, and you feel like the fool and you feel the change, also do inner reflection. I know the hermit wasn't there, but if I were you, I would do some inner reflection. It can't hurt. Go within, do some soul searching and find strengths about you. Remember, compliment yourself, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, this ain't gonna work. Okay, you've got to fully accept who you are, fully accept that you're worthy of this. If you believe you're not worthy of this, that doubt, that deception will plague you, and they will sense it. They're a familiar type. Okay, they're gonna know inner things about you that you're not even speaking of. Okay, this is a Libra that is gifted, so if you're going to attract the gifted, you have to step correct and right, and you have to do the soul searching. I know it didn't say hermit, but I would suggest it to do a little soul searching to make sure you've got all your inner workings of loving thyself, letting that 10 of Swords go, because that 10 of Swords tried to ruin you, tried to corrupt you, make you pessimistic so that you wouldn't be proper for this marriage, okay, for this sun card that's coming out, and all these pentacles that are follow suit, okay? What do you mean by you're in no contact? Is it because of their choice that they don't want to contact you? I hope you don't mind, but I need a cigarette now. I've been talking all night, a half of one at least. What do you mean they're in no contact with you? Is that because you two had a fight? Is it because they moved away? I mean, what are we talking about here? What are you saying? Or did you already leave? Did you leave? Read up here. What's coming up? Yeah, I think you might have. How far do they live from you? Did they go back home because of you? Like I said, I didn't get no negative emotion on this person towards you. You gave the read to them, and you know what? I'll go an extra step for you. It's a personal read. I might as well. Actually, you know what? I'll go a couple extra steps for you. Let's ask Spirit directly. And if you don't think I have connection with Spirit, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. These rocks don't lie. They have my energy and my animal spirit's energy, and I had the channels for 14 days, which is my birthday number, to get them to get to this whole length. These are blessed rocks. They're not just normal rocks. They're my blessed rocks. If this gives you a love rock, you know what you're getting. And that wasn't even hard. Yeah, they love you. Or they will. One or the other. I don't know if they do at the moment. They got the love. It's the furthest rock. I always go by the furthest rock. There's the rock. Right there. Pink. It's the rose quartz. You also had this, though, come at the same distance as it, which means you need to do healing. You need to, and I don't feel it's them, I feel it's you. Again, that just supports my theory on soul searching. Basically, hermit mode. This is where you need to heal yourself. This is where you need to absorb Gaia or God, whichever you know, Gaia wouldn't hurt at all, because Gaia is very good at healing the inner soul too. And God, of course, they'll send you Raphael. But this gives me an emanation that you need to absorb healing energy. This is my healing art. I know it's black. People be like, black ain't healing. This is healing. Look up the rock. Okay, you need to absorb and do some inner reflection and do a little self repair. I don't think it's a lot, but it could be because of that Ten of Swords. That Ten of Swords worries me that they may have done damage you didn't even recognize. So this is telling you to go within, fix your attitude, fix your perspective, feel worthy, absorb energy until you feel worthy, and it'll go your way. You also it wasn't as far as those two, but you also had protection. I don't think that's towards this person. I think that's towards the people of the Ten of Swords in your past, that you need to protect yourself from them. But yeah, I do feel like you're guarded and warded, at least to some degree, or they are, one or the other. So even if you step to this person and these people try to step towards them, this person with the familiar is guarded by spirit. So if negative entities try to come between you two while you're doing this, they're going to be thwarted big time. I don't. What? Hold on. Let me do one more, and I'm going to also ask the cards specific questions instead of laying out a whole spread. What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts of this person? And this ain't going to give me an in-depth read, the cards will, but this will at least tell me their emotional status towards you. I mean, love is obviously the emotional, but I need to know the mental. Sorry, I said that wrong. No, they're too close. I can't read that. They're all within the same distance. It's the furthest rock that goes away that I judge. Yeah. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about you. This is clarity, but this is my thinking rock. This is mean that you're on their mind. You're on their mind heavily. That's deep, concentrated thinking. That's like when you're trying to solve a problem of like how to make rocket fuel or something, or how to make a rocket fly. You know what I mean? That's deep thinking. So they're deep thinking about you, considering you, analyzing you, wondering about you. Spirit, what is the, give me one card to tell me how this person feels to confirm this, in case my rocks are just being funky. Spirit, give me one card to confirm this, positive or negative. Let's go positive or negative. Does this person desire what was your sign again? Shit, I'm going to have to redo that mantra. I forgot your sign. I know we're dealing with a Libra, but let me scroll up and find out. Message retracted. Holy cow. It's a lot of retracted messages. I get messages from angels too. That's awesome. And yeah, you're on the right path. If you get messages from angel and this person is gifted, I don't see why spirit wouldn't allow it. What is their sign? What is your sign? Virgo. Okay. Virgo. Spirit. How does this person feel? Oh, that one didn't take long. I gave you 2 cards. Towards Virgo, the world, overseas trip, which means you're probably going to have to travel to them, or they may travel to you. Money, luck, world in the palm of your hand, new opportunities. It supports the theory. Judgment, decisions pending finality. The only decision that can be made under the circumstance. No, that doesn't help me. Okay, that actually, it was clear until that came out. What is it? Might be relating to that 2 of Swords, that you still have a final decision to make. And if it is, it's letting go of the past. If you don't let go of the past, I think Spirit's waiting on you. Judgment, the decision is pending, but you've got to let go of something. So I'm really thinking that's supporting the 2 of Swords, saying let go of the past so you can move to the future. But let me just triple verify that, because I didn't expect 2 cards as an answer. All right, Spirit, are you saying that if she puts in the work, Spirit, are you saying that if she puts in the work, that this will work, this will pan out? Here you got only a 1 card answer. Yes, Emperor was powerful. And this is I hope you're protected by an angel, like you said, and talk to angels, like you said, because this is an emperor, and an emperor, and you're going to have to be an empress to get this person. And an emperor and an empress can only unite together, and they're known as a power couple once both find their own power on their own. So you can't even get this emperor until you reach the status of empress. I hope you understand that. That again supports why I said with the 2 of Swords and that other card that you have Temperance, that you have to put in the work. Okay, if you put in the work and truly get to the empress status, they're yours. Checkmate. Okay, they want to be yours. They want they want to be the emperor to an empress. They desire this. They're divine too. They've got a familiar, so you can't have a familiar if you ain't got a gift. You can have a cat, you can have a dog, you can have any animal you want, but it doesn't become your familiar unless that animal chooses to bind to you, not the other way around. So if you become the empress to this emperor, they're yours and you're theirs. Okay? But I already know this person is the emperor. They are the emperor as of this very second. Okay? This is what this is saying. If this just pumped out a knight or a king or a queen or something like that, you wouldn't have to go through the extra mile to get this person. But because this person has so much value to them, spiritually wise, because the divine and the spirits protect this person highly and favor this person, they're going to say, prove it. Prove you want this emperor. Prove you're an empress. Because we're not going to let you have them unless you're an empress. Do the work. Become powerful. You're already powerful as you are, but you need to fully come into your power and fully accept the past and let it go. And once you do that, once you let that past go, you will empower into an empress, and they're as good as yours. Because that decision is the work. The work that you have to put in with the temperance supports my hermit theory, where once you do the soul searching, hey kitty, once you do the soul searching and put in the work and become the empress, you may have the emperor. Okay? I don't feel you're at the empress status right now because you're still holding on to something in the past. Spirit already said that 3 times. So once you put in the work, they're yours. Checkmate. Okay. I don't mean that in a bad way. If the other person watches and says they got checkmate, that's not what I mean. I mean checkmate as in done, set, deal. Okay. It's game over. This is a pair. This is a match. This is a divine union, a power couple, because the emperor needs an empress to be a power couple. He won't accept a king. He won't accept a queen. He doesn't rule. A king rules a country. An emperor rules nations. Okay, they're not going to accept just any old king. They're going to accept an empress that rules nations, that can match their power. Okay, their worth, their value. You see what I'm saying? That's a good start. Praying to angels. I wouldn't pray to angels. I'd pray to God if you're praying to. If you're like me and you believe in God, pray to God and Jesus. You know what I mean? Ask the angels for help. The angels serve God just like I serve God, just like all holy workers serve God. We're servants. All right. The angels are the warriors of God, yes, and they're most trusted and loved by God, yes, but they still serve God. So pray to the right source. Don't pray to angels, okay? Give homage to God, to Jesus, to whatever you believe in, and the angels will literally do his bidding. Also, if you do pray to angels, pray for their aid or say, Jesus, I will you please lend me Raphael to do the healing that I need? Will you please lend me Michael to ward off this pass, to stop these conflicts? You know what I mean? Okay, good. Then God already knows that. So if you're praying to an angel, he knows you're asking for him to send one of his followers. That's good. I don't need to say no more on that. But yeah, definitely. I would pray to Raphael because I feel like this soul searching and inner work is going to be done by him. Okay, Archangel Raphael. Okay. God bless you, Amistad. May you find peace, and I give you my blessing. And I'm going to wrap that up because I don't think no one else stepped in to want to read. I never understand what these other people who come in my room and then punch in these weird codes like BOMRED, and I'm not going to go look that up on the internet. No way in heck. And then Yazabel Fleming, BASF Tech. I have no idea what these things mean. But you're the only one that showed up, so I'm going to end the personal read on that. Heck, it went into 45 minutes just on one personal read, but I love it. It made me happy. I hope you got the answers you seek. I'm the star. Have a good day. You're very welcome. It was my treat and pleasure to give a personal read. You're the first one and only one I've done since this morning when I did like 10 of them for other people. God bless you. I pray that you do the work and that things work out and you get all that your heart desires. After dealing with that 10 of swords, God knows you deserve it. Oh, that's a spammer? Oh, okay, thanks. At least I know. I wish there was a way. Is there a way I can block them? Nah, it's not. I would think there is. Oh yeah, I can. Thanks for telling me that. Remove. Thanks for telling me that. I was worried to remove them before because I didn't know what they were. I'm going to report them. There we go. Yeah, this is only for the people I'm trying to help. I don't need spammers in here or people trying to suck money out of my people. I'm a pro bono reader. I don't ask for any money except when I get to 1,000 subscribers and YouTube pays me. If things work out, remember me. Maybe send me a little gift in the mail. If you two get married down the road, maybe I had a part in that. I don't mean in a gift like of worth or value. I'm meaning, heck, send me a 4-leaf clover or 3-leaf clover to let me know things worked out. Or just send me a reply later on that things worked out. I don't require monetary gifts. I'm not greedy. I don't care about money. Money doesn't make the world go round. Money comes and goes. But how about this? If you two get married, send me a photo. I would love to know that I was a part of that. That would make my day. I would love that. Send me, preferably with you two tying the knot, Let me have one of those wedding photos to show that I was a part of a blessed union and that I helped give you the affirmation you need to get there. That would be a true treasure to me, and I'd put it up on my wall forever to know I helped and healed someone like that. God bless you, and I hope things work out. Have a good day. I'm going to go to bed now. Well, I'm not going to bed. I'm going to go get some breakfast. I will be doing after hours in an hour or so, seeing if anyone comes around for that. But if they don't, then I'll go to bed. I'm the star.